Founded in 1991 by patients, the FSHD Society is the largest grassroots network of FSHD patients, their families, and research activists. The FSHD Society offers a community of support, news, and information for the millions of people affected by FSHD worldwide. This is FSHD Society Radio. Welcome, one and all, to the FSHD Society Radio. Thanks for being here. We have a great day planned for you. It is Giving Tuesday. I think we've done this, I think it's just three years in a row now. And this year's a little bit different format, but still bringing some great guests to you. We're going to have 4 one-hour segments that will feature some amazing guests from all across our community. And the main purpose, of course, though, is to raise the funds, folks. This is a radiothon, so like telethon type thing. We have a $200,000 match out there. So we need to get to that mark, right, to get that full match. So let's start there being our goal. We'll have Lee Reynolds popping in and out. She's the producer of this show today. And this segment this morning is an hour long. And to kick it off, like we love to do, our guy that, he raises his sword. We all follow behind, marching along, is Mark Stone. Mark, how are you doing this morning on Giving Tuesday?
I'm good. It's Giving Tuesday. This is an exciting day because we all have an opportunity. We all have a chance to make a difference today, and that's really cool.
Absolutely. We're all a part of it. Right? We're all
That's
part of
right.
it. We gather together as another community. We've done walk and rolls. We've done other events, but this Giving Tuesday is, well, it's global. It's an event that is
Yes.
global. And this is something, yes, that we share with so many others that have their something or their fundraisers or whatever they're donating to. And we're hoping to grab the attention of all those to know what FSHD Society is about, and hoping to get some people to donate our direction. And we have that huge match out there that we want to, take advantage of. So
Yeah. Well, and to that point, Tim, I was, $200,000. You think what difference does that make? Let me say that we have already approved and are raising funds for, but we've already approved a $150,000 biomarker project that our chief science officer, which you'll have on later, Jamshid Arjaman, has launched with the commercial company. We've acquired really an expert as a consultant in biomarker research in FSHD. And that kind of thing can make a difference. It certainly covers all of that. There's so much more. I mean, we're coming on in April. We have planned another industry collaborative where over 15 pharmaceutical companies, the FDA, some key researchers get together in a room, and we mark our progress from the last time we did this in 2019 and say, now, what other hurdles do we need to eliminate in front of us in order to get therapies through the clinical trial process and through the regulatory process, and that's going to be about $100,000, $125,000 meeting, but it's absolutely pivotal. The last one was, this one's going to be in getting us over that hump. So these dollars raised today, that's just two things that I know that these dollars raised today absolutely will make a world of difference. And whether it's $5 or $10 or $20 or $200 or $100,000, it's going to make a difference, a real difference immediately in moving the thing forward. Sometimes in research, it's kind of a black hole. Where does it really go? Those are two of a whole list of projects that we've already got on the docket, along with our conferences that we always give scholarships to. That's coming up in June. And that's what this money is going to go for, those kinds of projects.
So it's not like the funds are getting lost in some type of sea of misdirection here. No, this is getting funneled to proper paths. This is money in good hands, folks. This is what we need to, as Mark put it, kind of cross those hurdles, get over those hurdles. What do you see as the biggest hurdle as we, exit 2021 and start walking into 2022?
Well, that's a great question, Tim. We've seen through the Fulcrum clinical trial process. As a matter of fact, I think one of our staff said, well, it proved our premise that it's hard to detect DUX4 or the lack thereof. And so for the last 3 years, that's really what we've been moving toward. That's why we're doing the biomarker project, so that there can be perhaps a blood biomarker that can detect DUX4 or the lack thereof. There's an MRI project that's been launched through Avidity and our clinical trial research network. Jamshid has been involved in talking with those. AMARA is a part of that. It's a large project, but if we can detect DUX4 activity without movement or motion attached to it, because we know that sometimes that takes years to decline. And my friend, we don't have years.
Right. We don't.
I've said it all year long. If we had a treatment that stopped this tomorrow, it wouldn't be soon enough. It just wouldn't be soon enough. I've been here long enough now. I've seen my friends and what my adopted family kind of, some of them decline, and it rips my heart open. And we must do that. I'm reminded of a quote that says, we're sometimes called on to make an extreme effort on behalf of an extreme need. And I know no other need that is more extreme. And I also know that the FSHD Society community, when rallied around one point, will make that difference and will hit our goal. So that's really the thing that we have to discover, the thing that we have to find, the thing that we have to validate and approve. And interestingly, we have all of the clinical scientific resource. All is a bit of an overstatement, but many, many people worldwide, globally, are now focused on these 3 or 4 items that really need to be overcome, these obstacles that need to be overcome. And again, this meeting that we're planning in April, it will help. Okay, where are we? What more work do we need to get done, and how are we going to get it done? Let's get it done, and get it done in a very timely fashion. So we're spot on. And that's been validated by an independent survey and study of the whole FSHD ecosystem, that the things we're focused on and the things that we've moved our collective intent and our patient community around are exactly what needs to happen in order to achieve our end. We also have clinical trials that are launching in 2022. At least 3 more of them, and that's if Fulcrum decides to do a phase 3. That's a 4th trial that might be going on, all at the same time. So we're trying to rally the patient community to sign up and to show up at clinical trials, and we want to make sure that we can get into everybody's inbox with the trials that are happening. So if you have FSHD and you go on our website, sign up, check I'm a patient, and that will get you on that list. So we've had amazing results in finding new patients this year, more over double what we've done in years past. But that's because we've begun to put a concerted effort behind that, because we're going to run out of people to join clinical trials. That's a good problem to have, but we are. Anyway, I've gone on and on. You've got a great lineup today. You mentioned it is global. You've got someone that's a part of our World FSHD Alliance speaking actually this hour. from Israel. You've got pharmaceutical representatives that are really, really good. I've heard them speak. You've got some of our key volunteers that have, wow, they've just decided, I'm going to get out of the stands and on the field, to use football analogy. I'm just going to stop cheering everybody else on, and I'm going to get out there and I'm going to do my part. And that's what today's all about. Giving everybody a chance to do their part, be it big or little, great or small. It makes a difference. I can't overemphasize that. And I also can't, wow, the heaviness of my heart, of the ravages of this disease on my friends and family, that which has become my adopted family and my friends, is replaced by joy when people just go, getting out of the stands and on the field, getting off my seat and hitting the street, whatever you want to say. That's just it. Rita Dove, which is a poet laureate, and this has kind of been an axiom that stuck with me through this time where we've been talking about doing extreme measures, because again, extreme need requires an extreme response. But she said, courage has nothing to do with our determination to be great. It has everything to do with what we decide in that moment when we are called on to be more. And that we're called on to be more. And we can't not, to use a double negative, we can't not do this. Anyway.
Yeah, no, we're called on. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're telling us to get up, get going, get involved. This is the day. If you haven't before, now is the time. This is what it's all about, Mark. And man, you know how to kick it off. You know how to kick it off. You know how to get us going. So I appreciate you doing what you do for us and getting us going yet again on another great event, another Giving Tuesday event. I really appreciate you, Mark. Thank you.
Well, it's an exciting day. And thank you, Tim, for not just hosting this, but really being a catalyst. We all will participate today in some way, large or small. And if we don't have a catalyst, namely Tim, then we can't do that. And so this over now, what you said, 3 years, not just has become a tradition, but really an anchor and a mainstay that our science and our research and our therapeutic development have actually grown to depend on this day and the success of this day in order to keep it going. So let me again encourage everybody, and I'm going to be logging on and contributing also. So let's encourage everybody again to do what you can do on this Giving Tuesday.
Absolutely. Thanks, Mark. Enjoy your Tuesday, and thanks for sneaking in this morning. And I know we'll probably see you commenting throughout the day via Facebook and whatnot. So thanks for the encouragement. Thanks for the kickoff.
You bet. Thank you. Have a great day. I'll be watching.
Awesome. That is Mark Stone. He is our leader, CEO of the FSHD Society. He's getting it going for us again. He's the motivational speaker here, folks. He's the one that kicks us off, gets us in the right direction. I appreciate his compliment, catalyst. I'm try always to be a we before me kind of guy. Base a lot of my decisions on that. How does this help the greater good? And I believe that this event helps the greater good. And if it means that I have to sit in the chair for a while and talk to some amazing people, okay, I can do that. That sounds pretty good to me. So sign me up.